Giovanna and Charlie. Today, you're embarking on a new adventure. This journey will at times be deeply rewarding, other times extremely challenging, forcing you both out of your comfort zones. But most importantly, this will be a journey that you take together. It will require a commitment to be open and vulnerable, to learn and to grow, and to bring the best out in each other, even when it's difficult to do so. Through your partnership, you can each become even better versions of yourselves and a whole greater than the sum of its parts. You have an entire lifetime together ahead of you, and I think all of us here are excited to see where this journey takes you.
I do have to say, thank all of you for being here. It really means the whole world to have all of the people that I love and care about in one room together. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Jimmy, I love you. Dad, I love you. Everyone else, thank you so much for being here. It means the whole world that you guys are here for me. So cheers.
Cheers.
Giovanna and Charlie would like to thank each and every one of you for being here to share this important day. A marriage needs the help of a community, of friends and family who will be there to stand by the couple during hard times, during happy times, and everything in between. All of us here today will bear witness to the promises that they will make. While we gather to celebrate the love and happiness of Giovanna and Charlie, may we also make a commitment to support, to understand, and to encourage their union, and to nurture the bond between these two people whom we all love.
Giovanna, first of all, I want to tell you that I love you and that I feel so incredibly loved by you. You've shown faith in our relationship and in me with every turn and cross-country move. You've been supportive of me, but more importantly of us, with every chance you've been given. From back scratches after a hard day, to picking up your life and moving across the world to be with me. You've demonstrated faith and devotion to our relationship, and for this, I can't thank you enough.
Char, there is no easier task and no bigger privilege than spending the rest of my life with you. You are worth every move, every mile, and every hour apart. From day one, you've always been my calm, my constant, and my comfort, and I've always been your chaos. Thank you for being my rock, loving me with everything that you have, accepting me for who I am while inspiring me to grow into the best version of myself. Thank you for not only coming into my life and being my best friend, but for allowing us to have the most incredible, dysfunctional little family. And you gifted me the best mother-in-law and brought my mom her very best friend, and I thank you for that.
I promise to support you and love you unconditionally through whatever life may bring us. I promise to always be your biggest fan and to celebrate your victories and console you in your losses. I promise to support you as you've done so exceptionally for me. I promise to do my best to ensure that our journey together is smooth sailing, but as the seas inevitably get rough, I promise to always be by your side.
I never imagined it to be so difficult to express my feelings towards you in just a few sentences, but it makes sense. Our love is best reflected by the small glances no one sees, the forehead kisses, and our commitment we have to each other's success. I promise to listen when you don't feel heard, to see you when you don't feel seen, and to say I love you every time I hang up the phone or walk out the door, even if I'm going to see you a minute later. I promise to follow you to the ends of the earth, even if that means moving across the country a few more times, because no matter where I go, you will always be home.
Therefore, before these witnesses, and by the power of your love and commitment, I'm honored to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. You may now share your first kiss.
When Giovanna was born, I was the first one to hold her in my arms, as I was with all my children. I held all of them first. Sorry, Mom. And growing up in my house, there was always a lot of music. And when Giovanna was little, we danced all the time. But basically, I danced and she stood on my feet. And we danced to all kinds of things. And tonight, I'm going to be able to also hold her in my arms and have a very special dance with my baby girl.
You're so handsome.
Beautiful.
Look at you.
I'm proud to call Charlie my son. His parents did a very good job raising him. He's a very, very fine young man.
As many of you know, my son Charlie is dedicated, hardworking, and can be tough as nails. He never shies away from a challenge. In fact, that's what motivates him most of the time. But he is also sweet and loving, thoughtful and loyal. Charlie, you are the best son I could ever imagine. And I know that you'll be the best husband that Giovanna could ever imagine.
When you guys started dating, actually, Giovanna said to my sister and I, I'm going to marry this guy. And your wish came true. I'm so happy that she found someone like you. I can see that she's the happiest when she's with you. And this is the happiest that I've ever seen her. I'm so happy that you guys found each other. I think you guys complement each other in the best way possible.
That's right, I have to introduce this beautiful couple on my boat years ago. Although I feel extremely special to have an opportunity to be a part of that. One thing that I didn't realize at the time from bringing you guys on the boat is that from that day on, I realized I was number 2. But with that came one of the biggest blessings possible. Instead of being a best friendship between 2, it quickly became a best friendship between 3. Joe, I give thanks every single day that my best friend has found love with you. I wanted to thank you for 1, being the best friend to my best friend, 2, bringing out the best qualities in him, bringing him endless happiness, 3, for being supportive and understanding, regardless of where and what may be going on in the world or where he might be. Number 4, probably most importantly, thank you for being a New Yorker, because I'm not sure anyone else could go and feed you back the shit that he needs. He's in good hands.
I promise to hold you accountable and to make sure that you are the happiest, most fulfilled version of yourself that you can be. Wherever your dreams take you, I'll be there. I promise to communicate with you and to continue to grow with you. As we face new challenges, I'll be there to support you, and as I need support, I promise to lean on you.
I promise to laugh at every one of your jokes, no matter how poorly told or how stupid, and especially if no one else laughs, because that's how much I love you. I promise to never stop asking you to fill my water bottle before bed, because I know how much you love that. I promise to always give you my last bite of food, and I promise to never let us lose our spark, and always do the little things that make you happy, like buying you plants, making you soup, and offering back stretches.
Charlie actually called me and asked me to marry my daughter, which I thought was very cool. I gave him a little advice I know about marriage and life, and there's no secret to a successful marriage or a successful life. I think you just got to do the hard work. You got to communicate with each other. You have to respect each other, and the rest of it's all bullshit.
Giovanna and Charlie, may you create a strong foundation and always support each other. May you always find beauty in the world around you. May you reach for help when you need it and give help to others when they need it. May your love continue to grow, and may you live happily ever after. I love you both. To Giovanna and Charlie!
We were made for this. We were made for this. Goes like the storm. We were made for sure. We feel it on the inside. For all we were
I will always be honest with you, and I will always honor the sanctity of a pinky promise. We have a love story come true, and I promise to keep doing the little things and to never get complacent in our relationship. I promise to slow down, appreciate the moment, and fall in love with you over and over again. More than anything, I will be your best friend, and I will love you unconditionally through good times and bad for the rest of ever. I pinky promise.
And like every letter we've written to each other over the past few years, and trust me, there's been a lot, I am yours forever. I'll be yours until the sun no longer shines, yours until the poets run out of rhyme. In other words, until the end of time. I love you. Can we hug?
Yeah.